Good morning, guys. Today is July the 10th, and I'm gonna make a Bitcoin analysis. It's been a while since I've give you some update. So, we're gonna start on a monthly time frame. And this big time frame kind of takes time to react to the new market trend, but we can definitely see these fading on a monthly histogram. So it's not red yet, but monthly histogram is literally takes more time to react to the market. We might be here for a few months before you see a clear red histogram. But now the point here is that we had this this is clearly a bear market, and it's more clear on a weekly time frame. As you can see, the most interesting thing about this structure is the fact that I've not seen a bear market start with 7 weeks consecutively under a 21 moving average. This is a little bit stronger than bear market that I'm used to in cryptocurrency. So usually you get a few candle under the 21 weekly moving average, and then you bounce back over it, and then you get under that line again for a long period of time. But this one is very interesting and quite different, in a sense that we are under that moving average and we literally stay under it. Now you can go back and do some back analysis, and you realize that we had these type of things that I'm telling you. You go back under it, you bounce off of the 55, and then for last bounce, and then you go down. Same thing on 2018, you go under the 2021, and then you get over it, and then you go down. Usually this create a down channel that you're gonna have to follow the entire bear market. But this one is a little bit interesting because we've been under 21 for literally 7 weeks, and we have 2 days and 19 hours left so that candle can close, and I don't see this candle moving over $41,000 in 2 days. Now it can happen. Everything happen in cryptocurrency, anything can happen in the market, but the bear momentum is there and is still very strong, surprisingly strong. Now on a lower time frame, I don't think I have anything yet. On a lower time frame, we got some interesting thing that actually, in my opinion, we're gonna have to keep going down for a while. Now pay attention to this. The first thing is this RSI. This RSI have been there since January, since the beginning of the year, but we start having diversions since February. That's a divergence. That's another one. And then after 3 divergence, the bear market kicks in somewhere here. And the interesting thing is that we had many reactions from this downtrend line. You have one here, you have one here, there you go. Fourth, this is an approach, but this is still valuable. This is a touch, and then here we had 2 touches in just the same week. Now with that kind of downtrend line on a big time frame, this downtrend line, guys, is one of the most important one. And if you're a day trader, you know this is extremely important. The moment we break it successfully, if I'm in any short, I will close it no matter what. So we go through that stuff. I don't want to be in a short. This doesn't mean that the bull market will resume, but this might literally mean that we are about to face a major bear rally. Now what we have here is a structure that literally looks like a triangle on RSI, and 2 things can happen. We can go over and under it. Now the interesting thing here is that if we go under it, this might trigger another major sell-off. Now in the situation in which this RSI breaks down and this is most likely to happen in the next few days, maybe next week. What's gonna happen is that we're gonna have to go down and test 2 to 3 major bullish support. The first one is this uptrend line. Now you know that my white line are from the weekly time frame. This is an uptrend line that is from the entire bull market since 28 and 19, and this is the first zone that Bitcoin will gonna have to test. So the second one is a support from the weekly time frame that stands at $19,000. Okay, now this one is a little bit more dynamic, so the more we move in the future, the higher the probability of the bounce. So the third one is from a monthly time frame. That's the reason why this line is in purple. It stands at $13,000. So I don't see now this line is between $26,000, between 26k to 30k. Okay, so I don't see Bitcoin breaking 3 major bullish pattern and just one sell-off. We will probably bounce one off of this one, and as a matter of fact, one of these line, the purple one, is my first accumulation zone here at 13k. So I don't see Bitcoin breaking down these 3 bullish pattern and just one sell-off, in just one bear strike. So I think we're gonna bounce off of it and finally get the bounce that we've been waiting for almost 2 months now. So now the other thing is something that I wanted you to pay attention to, is that the MACD behavior in a bull market and the MACD behavior in a bear market. Usually in a bull market, a red histogram is followed by major bull run. As you can see here, okay, you have a bull run here. Same thing here, you have a bull run. Same thing here, pretty sure you have a bull run. Same thing here. Now the thing is that those green histogram that used to be the expression of bull run in a bull market, in bear market they are often sideways. So that is an interesting situation that we start seeing those things here. Look at that, this is a sideways movement. We have a major histogram, a green histogram. What do you see here? It's a sideways movement. Same thing here, okay, and this thing is about to close and you get a sideways movement. But the red histogram, they are major sell-off every time. Now in bear market, you can go ahead and pull out your daily time frame chart and you'll realize that the MACD behave differently based on what is the major trend. So most traders don't realize that, but the histogram and the signal you get on the MACD really depends on what is the major trend, and I think I've told you this in the class about MACD in this channel. So the moment this stuff turn red and we break that thing, we will have a major sell-off. This is gonna be another major sell-off, not the last one, but it's probably gonna be an important one. This major sell-off will test this uptrend line, this one, or this one. But in my opinion, I don't think we're gonna break 3 of them. These are major, these are very strong, and we've seen how the bulls have been defending 30k pretty interesting way. But those 3 line, it's either we bounce between 26k and 30k or we bounce off 19, but I don't think we're gonna just go ahead and go down. Now the market can do whatever it wants, and I strongly say, and I always say, do not trend against the trend. In a bear market, I never go long. So you guys need to pay attention to the daily time frame, and daily time frame chart is actually one of the most watched chart in almost every market. Now in a lower time frame, lately, yesterday, I think I've seen this small triangle here. It was an interesting situation. Now a tips that I'm gonna give you guys is that you know that I trade in 4 major time frame: the monthly and the weekly. The monthly and the weekly, I use them to analyze the major trend. The daily and the 4-hour time frame, I use them to look for opportunities for the day or for the week. And the 1-hour time frame, I usually use that time frame to take action. So here's the thing: the 4-hour time frame is often the time frame that sets the tone for the week. Really depends on where you have some major event that happened on that time frame. The reason is you need 6 candle on a 4-hour time frame for 1 day of trading. So if for an example, if you get a MACD, if you get a red histogram, okay, on the 4-hour time frame, and you know that you need at least 6 of those little columns, little bar to close a day. That being said, for the day, this might be you should prioritize shorting trades over anything else. Now, the interesting thing is that the 4-hour time frame will set the tone for the week, and usually the 1-hour time frame will set the tone for the day or half of the day. So technically, all you have to wait. So the moment you are clear on your trend on a weekly and a monthly time frame, you look for pattern, triangle, channel, whatever, and then usually every patterns, they behave a certain way. And whether you look for in a 1-hour time frame, 1-hour time frame, if you're gonna have to take a trade for the day, you look for an entry that is in accordance to the pattern in the direction of the major trade. I don't know if that makes sense, but you can ask question on the Discord channel. But this is usually how I proceed. So as of now, once again, as you can see, the 1-hour time frame, that was today. Like I told you, the 1-hour time frame usually set the tone for the movement of the day, and the 1-hour time frame today was holding pretty good. So we can say the day was a little bit bullish. From a bearish perspective, bull days is when the price is not going down. So tonight, around it's like 1-2 a.m. right now. So the moment this thing turned red, the 4-hour time frame is already red. So that being said, later on, around everybody's waking up, the probability of having a big sell-off is pretty high. It's usually the same how I proceed. So like I say, I am looking for a bounce in Bitcoin, especially here, but I'm not gonna use that bounce to go long. Okay, the only reason why I could buy is if we made it under this accumulation zone between $19,000 and $11,000. This is accumulation zone, and I have 3 accumulation zone on Ethereum. And I think we're gonna have I'm gonna make a video and we're gonna talk about it, because for me, Ethereum will be the biggest opportunity for this bear market. Okay, so for me, and this is me, a couple of friends of mine, we are big on Ethereum, and this is what we are getting ready to accumulate. But we need to wait for the right price. We need that bear market to give us that major opportunity, and this is what we're gonna do. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope it was very useful, and remember to use the link below to join my Discord channel where I trade crypto and stock, and there's many other traders analysis with different approach there, so you can learn, because it's all about learning on this channel. Alright guys, take care and have a good one. Bye.